Now I've got Emma here, correct?
Yes, Judge.
And is it Kagan?
Yes, Judge.
Emma, you rented a property to Kagan, correct?
That's correct.
Now, madam, is this the first time you've rented a property?
No, it is not.
You're not, however, by any stretch of the imagination, a millionaires or a billionaires, correct?
Absolutely not.
Well, some people are. You'd be surprised how they look, you know. You met Richard Branson walking down the street, you think he was a gnome. Turns out it's worth billions. Understood? Point is this. How many properties do you rent?
Just the one.
Just this one. In other words, you've got a little bit of income coming from this small house, correct?
Correct.
And one of the things that you want to do when you rent your property out to anybody is to ensure that there are decent tenants in, correct?
Correct.
It came to your attention that Kagan was looking for a property. And it wasn't just Kagan looking for a property, it was you and your partner at the time.
Yep.
And he's given a statement in this case. I think your partner was Jamie, right?
Yes.
And it was a good relationship, and we won't go into it, but you have a proper family. The two of you, it's you and your child.
Yep.
Property was good when you moved in, correct?
Yes.
It was lovely. In fact, as far as you say, it seems to me it was perfectly clean.
Yes.
True? Did it meet all of your requirements?
Yeah.
How often would you go and inspect the property after Kagan and Jamie moved in?
Initially, for the first 6 months, I think I went round there probably about 3 times.
You walked in and it was lovely, according to you. Not only that, but in the first 12 months, there wasn't a single difficulty with the rent whatsoever. Correct, Kagan?
Correct.
You had no cause for concern. Not only did they pay the rent, but you described to me how the property was treated.
It was exactly as I left it. It was a new build when they moved in. It was kept as such for the whole time that I did the first few inspections. Had no cause for concern.
Not only did you not have cause for concern, madam, but the way you articulated to me, there were times when you went round that it was in a better state of repair and tidiness than your own property.
Correct.
Now, there's Kagan. Everything was fine. So fine that as far as you were concerned, you reduced the number of times you were going to go for inspection because everything was marvellous. It came to your attention at some point that Jamie, as far as this relationship was concerned, was no more. Understood?
Correct.
Two of you broke up.
Correct.
Now, I don't know what happened, but I've got the evidence in front of me. You found yourself with a child. Were you working? What job were you doing?
As a carer.
In the house on your own, correct?
Yeah.
How difficult was it when you found yourself on your own?
Difficult.
What was the lowest point?
Didn't want to be here anymore. Thank you.
You felt suicidal? Now, Emma, you stand there and I hear what Kagan says, sceptically. I don't know whether that's the first time you've heard Kagan express the fact that she...
Not at all.
Sorry?
Not at all the first time.
Well, it's certainly nothing to smile about.
I'm not necessarily amused by it. It's crocodile tears. She's very good at acting a certain way in front of certain people and then not doing anything about anything. It's all words.
Well, madam, there are reasons why some people are very emotional and can express their upset, but are equally incapable of doing things about it. And to some extent, that's what I have to assess here because of what I have seen, which is horrifying. If you enjoyed that video, then I strongly suggest clicking here for more highlights. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, and why not, and so that you never miss out, subscribe. Clicking down there, that's an order.